What is going on, lads, and welcome back to Pokemon FIFA. We are on episode 6 now of our journey through the Serie, and just as we are wandering around here in circles and getting into the first battle, if you want to get yourself some coins, maybe pick up the striker version of Neymar that's come out recently. There is a link down in the description to a nice reliable coin seller, and they are FifaCoinsForSale. Now you can see us getting into the first game, and we come up against an extremely solid and nice little hybrid, if I do say so. English, French, and I think Colombian players up front. So a quality little team that he's got there, and it looks like it's going to be an extremely tough game. But just in the 3rd minute, we nip the ball off him straight away after he's kicked off. We catch him on the counter, we chop inside with Defendi, and he smashes it into the far post, as he always does, scoring an absolute screamer. We then go and pick up the ball not 5 minutes later, in the 10th minute. Lazari cuts inside and does one over on Defendi, smashing it into the far corner from about 30 yards out. Keeper of full stretch, couldn't get anywhere near it. Absolutely incredible goal. And getting ourselves a nice little average of a goal basically every 5 minutes, and we're going to keep that going again. Falcone stops on the ball, sees Testardi's run, beautiful little chip shot and a finesse underneath the keeper to make it 3-0 in the 18th minute. So a goal every 6 minutes is the average now. Absolutely incredible, and he is going to keep that going for us as well. As a little bit of lapse in concentration here, not looking at the screen properly as I was on the live stream, allows him to nip in with Dembele and smash it underneath the keeper to get it back to 3-1 in the 20th minute. So a ridiculously high scoring game that this is, and that gave him a little bit of momentum and kept the high scoringness going, as this is straight from kickoff. He's now robbed the ball from us, cuts inside, gets a little bit lucky, runs straight through 3 players, no idea what is going on there, and Graban finishes nicely to pull it back to 3-2 and put him back 1 goal behind. We do have to then go and do something about that, don't we? So we go and restore our 2-goal lead. A little bit lucky, I think it did take a deflection, which is why the keeper missed it, and it just about squeezed in the bottom corner. But we put ourselves 4-2 up. But again, he's going to come back at us, and just before half-time, he makes it 4-3 with a tidy finish, cutting inside with Graban on his weak foot there. So although we are 1 goal up coming into the second half, which is better than we started the first half, I was still a little bit pissed off that we weren't like 3 or 4 goals up as we should have been if it wasn't for some disgraceful defending. So Falcone does restore a 2-goal lead to us again, giving us a bit of a comfort zone, and it's pretty lucky that he did, because the nice little tramp goal here in the 89th minute, unfortunately for him, he couldn't come out and score straight away like he did the first goal he scored. So we do manage to get the win, and we do manage to get that evolution. And this time it is going to be Freddie that's evolving. So he is one of the centre-backs, and he's an extremely quick centre-back, and I have evolved him into someone who's quite slow, as he is basically the only centre-back that I could use. So a little bit disappointing there that we've kind of gone backwards a bit. He is a higher rated player, or joint hired, and his defending and stuff like that is better. However, he hasn't got the pace, and he's not quite as good as a centre-back. So a bit unfortunate there, but we are just going to have to crack on, and maybe he'll be one of the first silver players that we upgrade and get ourselves an absolute monster in the defence. So we are now going to get straight back into the Pokemon, and as you can see, as we were exploring, we did come across another trainer who wants us to battle once more, and again, he comes up with a pretty decent team. So he's got an all-German bronze team, of course being bronze in the Bronze Cup, and he's actually got full chemistry, or almost full chemistry. He's 2 off, which is a bit of a surprise in this cup as well, but some of his players are non-rare, so maybe he won't have the best of teams, and he turns out to be a pretty terrible player, I'm not going to lie. You can see there, instead of going to me, he's just running away, and then we just smash it past the keeper and over the guy whose head he was controlling, and into the back of the net in the 6th minute. So this is going to be an absolutely ridiculously high scoring game. You can see we are still in the 6th minute when Hetamaj, or whatever he's called, goes through on goal, and I am an absolute dickhead when I'm playing Pokemon FIFA, as you can see from that there, tramping it across the Testardi and making sure that we score. Again, 4 minutes later, in the 10th minute this time, Testardi cuts inside, doesn't manage to finish, but Falcone is there to tidy it up and make it 3-0. So a 3-0 up in the 12th minute. We are again going on the rampage from the start, and we get a bit lucky there. No idea really what I'm getting a penalty for that for, but if you're getting a penalty, you are going to take it and just try and score it, basically. Unfortunately, on this occasion, we don't. We always go down the middle with Falcone, and this time the guy was alert to it, but he does just throw it straight out to Testardi, who was just going to finesse it straight past him and make it 4-0 in the 15th minute. So pretty terrible play from that guy there, and he is going to get pretty pissed off, and he's just going to pause the game and rage quit. So we have got a nice 4-0 win in the 15th minute, probably my highest scoring in the earliest amount of minutes game that I have ever played. But as you can see, we are going to be evolving Defendi, so absolute god in this team. And unfortunately, we did have to get rid of one of him or Falcone, and Falcone's got a slightly better goals to game ratio, so it was Defendi that we got rid of first, and we evolved him into that, a guy whose name I'm not even going to try and pronounce to say, and he's really slow once again, so we've kind of gone backwards, as Defendi is an absolute god. But again, he is going to be one of the early silver players that we will hopefully get into this team. So lads, that is the end of the episode, and we are one player away from an all rare bronze team, which is absolutely awesome. I am going to be uploading this series a lot more regularly now. It should be every Tuesday, every Thursday and every Sunday, so you'll know when to expect it, and hopefully that'll be a lot better for you guys, and you can just come on my channel and check it when you want to see. So there's also a poll running on my Facebook page as what you'd like to see in the other days, because I'm home from university now and I've got a lot more time to upload videos. So go over there and vote. Maybe you want some drinking FIFA, some more pink slips, have a click on there, let me know what you want to see, or maybe suggest a new series to me. There is another option where you can comment something below. So that is what I'm going to be doing. There's a link down in the description to that poll if you want to go and get involved. But apart from that, if you missed one of the episodes of Pokemon FIFA while I wasn't really uploading this regularly, I'll leave links to them on the screen and down in the description where you can go and check them out. But apart from that, lads, if you have enjoyed this one, I would really appreciate it if you hit that like button. Make sure you hit subscribe if you are new here as well. Thanks for watching, lads, and I will see you next time.